What is going on, guys? It is Mr. Banks here. I'm coming at you live with a trade recap on SPY today. Absolutely killed it. We took this 414 put zero date for 167% today. Now, before we get started on this nice trade recap, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of the daily educational content that we put out on a daily basis. First, I want to give a big shout out to the group. I mean, we absolutely destroyed this today. First day here, locking in $11,000 on that SPY call and many other wins by our group. If you aren't already, small account running up. You guys aren't already, you are the Wolves of Wealth. To join the group, the link is in the description below. But let's get started on this nice trade recap. Why did I take this trade? What was I looking at? Well, going into today, right, we had a nice drawdown, nice pullback. What was I looking at to take this trade? Well, yesterday we had a sell-off and a massive run-up yesterday, right? Massive run-up yesterday. So what is that going to do to retail? Well, in retail's eyes, we start to base and we start to look like we're going to break out. Retail is going to get long. What are the market makers going to do? They're not going to repeat that same move over again today, guys. It's just not going to happen. And I know that retail gets stuck in these patterns like, oh, we're above the 200. We're doing this, we're doing that. Guys, same thing isn't going to happen 2 days in a row. You need to start getting out of your retail mentality and start thinking like a market maker. Beyond that, what I was looking at was this nice supply zone that we created here during the day, right? Nice little supply. So looking at the supply zone here, intraday supply, I am on a 2-minute. Once we got into the zone, I knew the retrace, right? We're more than likely going to have some sort of sell-off once we get back into this nice supply zone. Now, we had this level at the top of it of 414.50. Why was this level drawn? Well, we could see when we drawed down here, we had a nice drawdown, had a major bounce here, trying to hold it as support. We had a breakdown and created this nice supply with a big move out of it, right? We had this nice balance of buyers and sellers and a big move out. We could see the top of the zone right here was at 414.50 area. So I knew, one, more than likely, we're not going to have that same trade that we had yesterday where it's going to be this easy breakout, right? Nice run up into close. Not going to happen 2 days in a row. Just is not. Think like an MM. Other than that, we're hitting this nice supply. So the risk to reward trade was going to be when we retrace back into supply, more than likely we're going to have a nice sell-off. So when we came back up into the top of the zone here, nice little shooting star, which is a bearish continuation, bearish pattern. The risk to reward for me was to take puts, right? One, we're not going to have that same trade as yesterday. It's not going to be easy on retail like that. Two, we're in this nice supply where we had this big move out of, right? So when I saw that we couldn't get above this big 414.50 level, the risk to reward was to take puts. Now, we had a nice pullback here out of supply, and we came back up and pretty much hit right off of that 414.50 and created this nice little evening star. Now, if you guys don't know what the evening star candlestick pattern is, it is also another bearish pattern, right? Nice little bearish pattern. If you guys take a look right there, burn that in your eyes. What do we have here? Nice little evening star form at the top of this supply zone, giving us that 167% gain here at the end of the day. So to recap here, pretty simple. We entered into this nice supply zone right here. 414.50 level was that level we needed to break it to head higher. We showed weakness, took the put here, had runners, showed weakness, held on to our runners since we could not break that 414.50 level here at the top of the supply, and had a nice big 167% trade today, right? And the team absolutely banked on it. So looking at supply here, the intraday supply was between 414 and this 414.50. We entered into it, had a nice supply, got weak at the top of it, showing us these bearish candlestick patterns into the supply, showing us that the bears were present, that the supply was still going to act as supply, and we could not break above that 414.50 level for the rest of the day, right? So reason why I took the trade. Congratulations to everyone that absolutely banked on that trade with us today. Pretty much very simple supply demand trade was taken and we banked on it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you next time for another trade recap.